So I have the shower slash bathroom pulled out, and I'm just working on installing the frame for it. Just a little bit easier to do it out here. I took all the measurements and made all the cuts when it was inside, but doing the actual assembly, I think I can get a lot straighter lines out here, and then I'll fit it back in, and then I'll do the put up the siding on it once it's. I don't know if I want to do the siding out here or inside, but before I do the siding, I definitely want to see if it'll make sure it all fits. So. Alrighty, so got the legs attached and tried to move it inside. That did not work at all, so I had to take the legs back off, put it inside, reassemble it. Now I'm working on the supports, just a little bit of structure for it. I'm not sure where we're gonna put the shower, the little shower nozzle handle. Now this back side is a little bit more complicated, because what I would like to do is give it like a little bit of a curve. So I've got the framing put in, just kind of a basic framing. Now what I'm doing is measuring out a piece of plywood, thin plywood, to put against this back wall here. And then there's going to be a piece of plastic that's glued to that. But before I put the plastic on, I've got this it's a paint, I guess it's like a paint called Red Guard. It basically creates a totally waterproof seal. So I'm going to paint all the outside or all the inside of this wood. I'm going to paint the subfloor. I'm going to paint around the edge, and then I've got the Red Guard cornering too. So I'll put the plywood on both sides, and then I'll paint the plywood with the Red Guard, and also use the Red Guard cornering, then put the plastic on top of that. So it should be a total and complete seal. All right, this little box, little drawer here is a shower caddy. It's going to go into the shower wall, and I've just kind of been cutting some of my little outlines for my shower to try and fit better. So I got that one cut. It's kind of got to go around that wire. There's not much you can do with that wire except for push it out of the way, which kind of sucks. You can cut it and put it in the back wall by drilling holes and all that stuff, but I'm just gonna tuck it under. I'm gonna like hide it away under the cabinets up there, so it's no big deal. The shower box is gonna go right here, just like for shampoos and soap and all that stuff, because just trying to make use of all the space that we can. That's gonna be the bump out right there. So that's really what that's for. And yeah, just trying to finish up the shower, because it's one project that I can almost fully complete, because I got the everything coming in for it. All right, I've got the my little bump out box for the shower caddy. It's been glued in and screwed in, so that's looking really nice. And now look what just arrived. My shower stuff. Mixer, shower head, little guard. So I'm gonna work on putting this together. It's gonna be mounted here. I think we'll mount it a little bit high. You know, usually like the knobs are a little lower, but we've got the toilet. I'm gonna put the toilet here now instead of coming out this way. So the toilet's gonna be sitting here. So we want the shower nozzle to be somewhere up there. So I'll just put another support and mount all that stuff there. And then it'll have a nozzle up top. And then it has a rain shower. Ooh. All right, so the shower frame is slowly coming together. Take this off. I've got the mixer mounted. It's supposed to be flush with this. It's kind of made to go on like a 2x4, but these are 1.5, so I had to add another little bit to the backside there, another 1/2 inch to make it a full 2 inches. Then I built this little support beam here, which is where this is going to sit, and this is the well, it'll be mounted. We mounted it into there like that on the outside wall, and this holds, maybe a little bit lower, anyway, that holds the shower head here. Gonna do some prepping on the shower today. This is the shower bottom. It's gonna have the plastic pan in here, but I also wanted to, just in case we got any leaks, use this sealant on the bottom, and then on this and the wooden walls that are gonna be put in here. So I was just gonna start with doing it on the bottom. I'm just trying to seal it up as best I can. The tape is supposed to be sealed on with like a mortar, but I'm just trying to use the paint to seal it. It seems to be doing a pretty good job. So this way, if any water gets below, it'll just won't soak into the van. It'll hopefully just evaporate out eventually. All right, it's pretty much dry, so I'm gonna put the pan in. Put a little bit of this power grab tub surround on the edges just to lock it in, and then make sure that it's lined up perfect with the hole before it dries too hard. I am such an idiot. So, if you guys noticed in the video yesterday, like I noticed or realized about midnight last night, I glued this down without putting my drain through it. So of course I wake up at, well, falling asleep at midnight, realize what I've done, freak out. Luckily, this little fondant here didn't stick that hard. Only a couple places where it kind of even made contact. So yeah, I'll just clean that up with a straight edge. Okay, crisis averted. Crisis alert. Got the bottom cleaned off, and now I have it, my drain actually inserted. So got sealed in, some silicone around it. It said not to use plumber's putty with this plastic. It said just use 100% silicone. Somewhere on there. Yeah, so there's my little tailpipe. I'm thinking that's long enough. It's not going through much, so I chose for the shorter one. And yeah, I'm gonna see if I can glue it in. Hopefully do it right this time. Okay, got the plywood panels put back in. Just trying to give it one more fit. Still don't really know what I'm going to do with these top parts. The roof or the ceiling is going to be over here. I guess I'll just try to fill in as best I can any gaps. I've got the mixer head and the temperature or the adjuster head sticking out here. Drilled those holes in. So now I'm going to take these back out now that I've got a really good fit, and I'm going to stencil on the plastic plastic front, stencil those on. Before I glue those on, I'm gonna paint all of these with Red Guard, which is a water sealant. So we'll make this as watertight as possible. The walls, the bathroom are in. Just put a couple of screws in them there. I gotta get some shorter screws for this side because this is a thinner piece of wood here. I don't want them to poke out. I could drill them off when it was done, but that would be a pain. So I'll get some shorter screws, and then we're gonna paint this with the Red Guard. And yeah, the bathroom will be almost done. Now that I got the walls up, I'm going to use my Red Guard paint on them and the Red Guard corner lining to just make sure everything's locked in and so we don't get any leaks. I'm going to put the plastic on top of this when I'm done too, just to really give it that support.